Hey guys, how's it going? Jason Sensational here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're noticing a different angle of the camera and my face, that is because I'm recording on my new PC and I have it attached to a monitor up here. So I have to still get used to look at the camera this way. My computer or my regular camera or monitor is this way. So if I'm looking here, I'm looking at my monitor. Just for your FYI, I suppose. But today I wanted to talk about and play a little bit of ZILEAN Ekko. It's a deck that I think has garnered a little bit of controversy around how good it is amongst all the top players, because a lot of top players swear by this deck, but the meta stats don't really reflect it. It has like a sub 50% win rate, and it's kind of weird because just this deck can seem so good, yet not a lot of people can do very well with it. And I kind of want to break it down and give you some of my opinion. So, to those of you who are unfamiliar with the deck, this is pretty much an all-in Ekko deck. The main goal of this deck is to level up Ekko on turn 4, and we have a plethora of predicts to do that. We have 3 copies of Feral Prescience, Ancient Preparations, Scrying Sands, Aspiring Chronomancers, Time Tricks, and Zillions in order to level up Ekko as fast as we can. Now, once Ekko is leveled up, that's where the fun starts. Once he levels up, he shuffles 3 counter breaks into your deck, as well as create 0-cost fleeting time tricks in your hand, which is the predict and draw card. But what really makes Ekko very powerful is the fact that Chrono Break is the payoff. Chrono Break is a 3-mana spell that revives all allies that have died this round and then rallied, which is super powerful because not only does this potentially bring back Ekko, but also gives you extra card draw with the time trick that Ekko generates, and allows you to just completely change how you play the game. Suddenly, now you're not afraid of just like full swinging with your entire board. No matter if you get a value trade or not, you can bring back anything that's died, or you can just completely shove your board into a block and then bring them back and rally. It's so insane how incredibly powerful this is that it just is super strong if you can find it as soon as you can. Now, this compounds even further when you have Voice of the Risen on the board. Because this deck aims to level up Ekko on turn 4, you can activate and play Voice of the Risen as early as turn 5, which now gives your whole board an extra +2 attack. And because we have a lot of cheap units that can go wide really easily, like Aspiring Chronomancer and especially Drop Board that we can actually summon straight from our deck, we're able to generate a wide board of pretty powerful units at that point in the game. So by turn 5, you could have like 3 or 4 units on the board, and suddenly now all of them have 2 attack, and your opponent has to decide whether or not to block them because now it's not just a 1-3 hitting your Nexus. But if they do block it and kill it, now suddenly you have an extra unit that you're bringing back from the Chrono Break. It definitely makes your opponent's life a lot harder when they're deciding how they want to play it out. But for the rest of the deck, we just have some very good cards. Mystic Shot, Absolver to push damage, a little bit of a protection spell, as well as being able to push Ekko through just in case our opponent tries like Glimpse block him or anything like that. And of course, Quicksand, mandatory card in pretty much any stream of deck right now. And Station Archivist, which is a really cool card within this deck because it is able to find chrono breaks after we level up Ekko, but also to find the predicts even before we level Ekko to make it a little bit more consistent as well. One of Ride Negation, pretty sweet. The deck is super good again because if you're playing against it without any sort of interaction, being able to level up Ekko, strike with Ekko, now you're suddenly gaining a lot of card advantage. We do have Quicksand, which is a very good combat trick. We do have Absolver and Scrying Sands as well, which allow us to value trade a little bit better into our opponents. So for the decks that are just purely board based and have very little interaction, Ekko is able to generate a lot of value for you. And we're also able to go wide with Voice of the Risen, and at that point in the game, turns 5, turn 6, it's very hard to stop this as well. Now, if your opponent is running Deny or Notify, then it becomes a little bit harder because you do lose the chrono breaks, but they also have to be very powerful on board because otherwise you just start hitting them turn after turn with the Voice of the Risen leveled up and a wide board. So very few decks can actually reliably beat down on this sort of game plan. Decks that this suffers against are decks like Pantheon, which goes super big and suddenly like a Saga Seeker is trading down for your entire board, or the more interaction heavy decks that can kill Ekko as early as turn 4 when you play him. So when Ekko is killed on turn 4, and you don't get that time trick, that's where things slow down a little bit, because now you need to find a second Ekko, or now you lose that card draw that you initially needed because you play out pretty much all your cards early on, and or you don't have a Voice of the Risen, and then again, all these things can kind of slow down your game plan. But to me, I really like the deck. I think it can be super powerful. I don't know if it's the best ladder deck or something like that, but I think it does extraordinarily well within tournaments, at least from what I've seen. So, but even for that, I do highly recommend that you guys try the deck out, because I think it's super intricate, super cool, and plays not really like any other deck that we see right now. So I'll leave you guys to the games. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video, and peace out, guys. Take care. I've been seeing this Udyr Viktor deck like running around for some reason. You're telling me, huh? Udyr Viktor. Do I keep a Feral Prescience? It's debatable, but having a turn 1 predict is very important at the very least. Okay, I'm glad we kept it. What's up, James? Hi, Damon. You love cool new ideas? Alright, well, you guys are in for a treat. He's gonna attack, I'm just gonna drop border him. Let's go, drop border, pow! Drop border, drop border, drop border, drop border, drop. Hey, stream just in time to brighten your night. Aw, thank you, Lamina. Really appreciate you tuning in. What I wanted there was to drop border and like chump block this guy, but unfortunately that's not the case. We have not submitted our RA lineups yet, so that's still... Oh yeah, what the heck? Can you guys hear this? Or is it too soft for you guys to hear? But it might be too soft for you guys to hear, but like the... It's like when someone had it's like rolling dice, so the dice are like made out of bone. It's so interesting that they decided to add that. Drop board, or were you last turn? We're still not finding Ekko here. You recommend 3 good decks 3 times? What does that mean? Are you talking to me? Talking about RA? What am I taking here? I could have this for predict, and then I can use that. For RA lineups? Gotcha. Gotcha. 9x good deck. We already have like some idea of what we're bringing. So it's just like submitting them, which I do also need to remind myself to submit decks just in case I forget, because I know the stream started a little bit late tonight. I need to make sure I don't forget to do that. Ekko, pow. I will take Time Bomb. No, Ekko is kind of awkward. Voice is useless before Ekko. Yeah, I'm just not very privy into sharing my lineup before we submit it for obvious reasons. Hopefully it doesn't block the 2-1 because I do have the Time Bomb. Okay, we'll just scrying San Zealand. Ekko, pow! Thank you. That took a while. Finally got there. I feel like the issue with this deck is like you need to hit Ekko, which, you know, isn't very hard, but when you don't hit Ekko, you feel it. Yo, Vantress, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sometimes also Ekko dies. Yeah, that's a second problem, but the second problem is much less bad than the first problem, because then you can just like draw a second Ekko and play it. I guess there is some like exciting stuff we could talk about afterwards. Get a few more people in here. I have a cool idea, and then I have some fun stuff I could talk about too. You can just cast Chrono Shift. I have actually like non-ironically played Chrono Shift before. Not in this deck, but I haven't. When I played a lot of ZILEAN Gnosis, ZILEAN Gnosis. When I played a good amount of ZILEAN Gnosis back in the day, I would actually be casting the Chrono Shifts. It was like kind of crazy. Is he? How does he kill this? Like he has a Mystic Shot maybe. I also have Absolver. You get to next turn, you can just play Chrono. The one out here, if you can kill it, it's fine. We have a second one in hand. You can't attack because you do have like Quicksand. So like people playing Ekko Zil, and they can finally nerf Ekko Zil to 4 mana. That's not even like the problem. Like there's something innately powerful about Ekko Zillion, but it's like kind of hard to like put the words onto it. I can like force a Mystic Shot this turn because we know he has a Mystic Shot soon from the Station Archivist, or B, if you get it next turn, you can just Chrono Shift it. Okay, fair enough. Now it's a little bit tricky because we can't just throw away this Ekko now. I'm gonna try to see if I can rally, or not rally, but hit the revive. So I don't hit the revive, which makes things slightly awkward. By rally is strongest part. Yes, that is true. Sorry, I'm not sure what my argument is or was, but that is a true statement. It's just like kind of awkward here, right? Like, we're not doing anything. Like, it's hard to play this Ekko because if this Ekko dies, it's kind of over. Once we have 11 mana, like, we could do like Ekko Chrono Shift, and that's like... maybe I took this like turn too slow. I should have just like maybe jammed Ekko and say you don't have any removal. And ironically cast Chrono Shift. You kind of need to do what we need to do, huh? So we can play Station Archivist this turn, and then look for like the rally card. Because if we hit the rally card, we can just slam Ekko this turn and he can't kill Ekko. Alright. Oh, God, playing Ekko here is still kind of suspect. I really would love to wait till next turn I can play Chrono Shift on it so it just doesn't die. It is hilarious. But, it's slow. It's so slow. Okay, Chrono Break is good. Now I can just play Ekko this turn. And I can trade off my board this turn. I don't need them to like remove rally. I think the issue is that like being able to play rally as a spell is an issue. Not an issue, but it's not an issue, but it's like limiting to a certain degree. Because hey, let's go. I mean, this is free. This is like completely free. It's not like it's hard to like call it. I don't know. It's tough. Like being able, it's like very hard capping a lot of what the hell. It's very it sort of sets like a so the issue here is if you can kill this Ekko, I'd be in a really bad spot. Like this was very greedy if you can like thermo my Ekko here. You could freeze my Ekko here. I didn't want to like attack in at 0 mana and like run into a freeze. Oh, I don't know. Like, if Rally was locked behind like units that cost 6 or more, so like Tiana, the Dragon Guard Lookout or whatever it's called, the Citrus Courier, like these 6 mana units that you're forced to spend like the bulk of your mana. Like Tactician is a pretty good one as well. Like if rallies were locked behind a certain unit mana cost, which, you know, Tiana is like nothing to scoff at anyways. You get a 8 mana 7/7 tough body, but the issue is you have to play that card, right? So this drastically like slows down decks that want to run rallies. And then like 8/8 tough, yeah, you're right. Oh, that level's Viktor. Or not Viktor, but this level's ZILEAN. It's pretty good. And I just like predict and find a unit here. Ooh, that's really good. But yeah, like it would slow down a lot of decks. Now it might make scouts like it might actually make scouts just unviable, which is sort of an downside to that because scouts relies on rallies early, right? Maybe if you rallied on like turn 6 with scouts, maybe you can eke something through. But ultimately, like turn 6 rally is kind of slow for a lot of strategies that we recognize right now that take advantage of rallies. Not that that's innately like necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely just a complication of comparing like old decks to what might come out of it. But something interesting to think about. Like I just don't know what to do here. But like, ooh. Yeah, that's just like sort of my like 2 cents. Or make it like very specific champions that do it. Galio's fine because he's expensive, but like even like Katarina, very conditional, very tempo negative at first, which is fine. Locking behind something so expensive, not just in terms of cost, but also in terms of like other things like tempo and things like that is definitely interesting. I kind of don't like the fact I only have 1 quicksand. This stupid spell shield roll, man. Like, I'm so annoyed. Stupid spell shield roll is so frustrating. I have to look for a Mystic shot here. Like, I'll Chrono Break, get the Echo, and then look for a Mystic. I kind of need to attack here. I have no clue of meta and stuff because I came back to LR after a long break 3 days ago. Do Daybreak decks work now? Thinks about building a Dragon deck with Schwan or getting for Zoe. Only seeing people spam Shrima stuff. Yeah, Shrima right now as a region is very, very powerful. So if you're seeing a lot of Shrima, it kind of makes sense in a manner. Because Shrima got some pretty good buffs, namely Quicksand. And Mono Shrima as like a sort of off branch of that. But Shrima right now is definitely very powerful, which is why you're seeing a lot more of it. But sorry, I know you had another question there. If you just want to like have like a nice high level overview of like just what decks are working right now, like how popular certain decks are, I would definitely recommend looking at Runeterra.ar. They're just a very good site for information like this. Like you can just look at a very high level what people are playing and things like that. So I would recommend checking that out if you just want to, you know, slowly step back into it. Go to their meta page and you can see each deck played by play rate as well as win rate. And then you can kind of look from there. There are strategies that no longer work anymore, I'm afraid. So Daybreak, I guess it depends on like your Viktor 6, but he wouldn't block with Viktor there. We also need to find Mystic Shot. Mystic Shot! Mystic Shot. Do we take Time Trick or do we... No, because we need to play Mystic Shot this turn. So we need to find Mystic Shot now, or we find another Quicksand. We ditched away the Rally draw. We're kind of running out of options here. Do we skip for Mystic Shot? So we have 4 cards, right? 3 Mystics and 1 Quicksand that bail us here. So that's a 4 out of 27, so 1 in 8 for skip. I'll take 1 in 8. Okay. Main deck is Leona Aurelia, and you're currently trying Leona Yasuo Malphite. Shrima runs you over it? Yeah. Shrima is just very good at punishing slightly slower decks, which I think sort of like fits into that category. so it kind of does make sense if you're playing those decks and losing to stream, unfortunately. No way. Why would you? I guess it doesn't really matter unless he plays the Ignition. Like if he plays the Ignition, he's like kind of trolling. No, just hit Quicksand, right? Quicksand, pow. It's not it. Alright, Quicksand, or Mystic Shot. Why does he play the Ignition? Alright, Mystic Shot, please punish him. Please punish him. Mystic Shot, pow, there you go. Alright, sick. But yeah. Like, I don't know, it's tough. Like, I can't recommend you to play, like, different decks if you just want to stick with, like, what you enjoy, but it definitely doesn't favor you that the meta is a little bit hostile towards them. So it's just kind of tough in that sort of respect. Jesus Christ. Thank God we have this Quicksand though, right? Yeah, like you can only give this Overwhelm, and then giving Udyr Overwhelm is like whatever. This is why we set up this turn, so that we were digging really hard for a way to pop the Spell Shield, and now that we have it, we're able to Quicksand and get there. This level is Udyr, huh? Oh, I guess Udyr is now a little bit big. Udyr is kind of big now, huh? Thank God for Quicksand. Oh, I guess you can give Overwhelm to both of these now. Okay, now this is slightly more of an issue. Udyr becoming big is... Maybe he like doesn't remember Quicksand as a card. You know, it's not, you know, it's not easy to remember. What? Oh, because it costs 2. Oh, got him. Oh no, but my ZILEAN dies, damn. Losing ZILEAN here sucks for sure. We have another one, I guess. And then we can just drop the voice and call it a day. This game went on a little bit longer than I expected it to. What happened this game? What did happen this game? I delayed when I was able to play Ekko, and that definitely slowed me down a lot. So like, we need to kill him next turn, essentially. Yeah, like, he just made us like not be able to play Ekko. Ooh, nice draw. He just like sort of blocked us from playing Ekko early on, just because of like how much removal he had in his deck. It was like quite difficult to play Ekko at a reasonable pace, which slowed down our game plan and allowed him to develop his game plan a lot better. But now that we drew Rally, we're kind of chilling. Yo, Jade Cavi, what's up, buddy? Hey, Dan, man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Appreciate guys. Man, what am I saying? Appreciate you guys sticking around. Mystic Shot's my Ekko. It's fine, because like once he kills my board, I can rally. This is a nice top deck for sure. He kind of needed that one. Loses Viktor as well. So even if we didn't somehow win this game, or win this turn, I think we still could have survived at some aspect. Oh, if he freezes Ekko though, it's still okay because everything else dies. But a freeze on Ekko here is like kind of annoying. Kind of like a good way of like sort of stopping Ekko. Like if you can't kill Ekko, or rather if you can avoid killing Ekko so that like the Chrono Break doesn't bring back a full health Ekko, you can like freeze or stun it. And not only does that deny like a time trick, but it also prevents your opponent from like attacking multiple times with Ekko, which is probably one of the scariest aspects of Ekko. Because once he attacks like twice and gains 2 time tricks, suddenly like they're just up in card advantage and they'd have more looks for the Chrono Break, right? Ka-chow! actually, if he thermal beams my voice... 3... He's still dead. Okay, cool. Looking to improve my game knowledge. Do you mind playing a few rounds with Akshan Lee and provide some tips on value, trade, priority, etc.? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see where we get to. Only in China? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. China is definitely, like, very strict on card art and things like that. When I was playing Hearthstone, that was... that was very, prevalent as well. I remember when, like, Jaina got nerfed. That was pretty funny. Like, the Jaina nerf in Hearthstone? Whew. Oh, this hand's Garbo. Give me a predict. Turn 1 predict. Pow! Oh, thank God. We were so mad. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Scoring Sands is good. Time Trick is also good. Vietnam has sensor arts too? It's just more of the Asian side of things, right? Just like the Asian countries. But it's funny, because like, obviously it doesn't like affect me very much, or at all. But it's and like, I don't even think people are like necessarily enraged about it when it happens. It's just like a funny thing that I guess people can like have a laugh over, right? Because at the end of the day, I think that's pretty important. It's just something like people like, haha, why was this done, etc, etc. Ooh, please don't hit the crystals. One of them, okay. I used to play Hearthstone back then with Secret Mage or something. Secret Mage. Secret Mage has always been like a thing. Actually, it's sort of fallen out recently in like the wild meta, but that's a separate story. Secret Mage was kind of degenerate, not gonna lie. Spurn in general is always has like a slightly degenerate side of things. Ekko, pow. Nice. The issue is that Ekko can die here. Like, the mirror matchup is so important for Ekko to not die. The issue is we can't save our Ekko either. You can like time trick first a soft pass. That's really good. This is really good at clearing his time, like, fallen felines. It's like, these guys get super annoying if he's able to like play his Ekko out. I can also like... So this lets me play out my Ekko. But I could kill his cats. Ooh. Oh, but playing Ekko is just better now. It makes it vulnerable to the, like, the time bomb Hexite, but then like we can find, like, we can just hit our, we can hit our things that we need. Oh, I guess he could quicksand, huh? Even if he quicksands, if we find the chrono break, we're still chilling. Like, he quicksands this, blocks the 2-1, and then does that. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's fine. Sort of. Alright. Now we just high roll and we hit. If we don't hit Chrono Break, we're in a little bit of trouble. Like, we kind of need to hit Chrono Break here. Because, like, we are able to revive Ekko at the end of turn, or at the start of next turn, because the time bomb kills on the start of next turn and not like at the end of this turn. So if I hit the card I want here, I'm like pretty chillin'. Granted, there's only 3 copies of the card I want and 37 cards. Woo! It looks like he's still looking for his Ekko. Ow! Chrono Break, Chrono Break, Chrono Break. Let's go! Oh, we're so good, man. It's so easy. It's so easy. And now we just like Chrono Break next turn and we get everything back. Like, we'll get these guys back. Never punished? Yeah, never punished. This game is so stupid. I would really love for them to kill this Ekko, although I know that's really difficult. Oh, and wait, I get to bring back a second Ekko with the Chrono Break. This skills, not luck. True. All skill, all skill. I can't kill the Ekko, but I guess he can kill the Ekko. I'm just gonna absolve her here. I don't think there's much point. Unless... It's... Oh, but if I hit the third Chrono Break, I like actually just like dumpster on this guy. It requires me to hit the third Chrono Break. Or if I don't hit, I should just absolve her here. Is that true? Well, like if I let this third Chrono Break, the Time Bomb kills this Ekko. So if I hit the third Chrono Break, like I could care less, but in this situation it's like slightly awkward. But like, you know what, we'll go for it. We'll go for it. We're not here to like, you know, like dawdle around. We have like 3 looks for it too. Okay, that's not Chrono Break. But it is a voice. We should probably just be reasonable and take the voice here. So we have like 2 more time tricks to find the third Chrono Break, right? It's so easy, guys. How you guys like my emote lineup, by the way? I'm really happy with this lineup. Like I feel like it's like pretty decent. Oh wait, this Ekko just dies. Never mind. Okay, bye Ekko. I don't think I should have done this because Ekko can just die here. I totally forgot about that. But it's whatever. I probably shouldn't attack with these guys either just because of the voice. Because like voice buffing these guys, make sure they can't die here is kind of important. Oh, I don't know why he didn't... He should have... I feel like he should have done on this Ekko to prevent me from drawing another card. But then, like, I could hold back there, but I lose a card draw, which I'm not, like, super thrilled of. I'd rather, like, have the card draw there, I think. Or a guy can't find his Ekko. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Can we find our third Chrono Break? Let's go. Or not quite. Like, we just have a board and voice, right? It's kind of hard to beat. Hey, voice absolver this turn. We're 1 mana short. Wait, it's only turn 6? Wait, what? Alright, let's make sure like we don't like randomly lose. But outside of randomly losing, we should be pretty fine. It's kind of funny that's only turn 6, huh? I feel like it's been like turn 8 or something by the state of this game, but apparently it's only turn 6. If he had a Hexite Crystal there, that'd be like actually kind of annoying. Like if he hit Hexite Crystal there, whew, not a happy day. Now we have lethal, right? Mystic Shot, Time Bomb. Can you imagine like this mirror where your like opponent just like completely dumpsters on you and you still can't find Ekko? They predict a lot without finding crystal. They found 1 crystal, but they haven't found the second one. Whereas like we predicted once and then just drew into the second Chrono Break. Oh my lord. Quicksand, yep. I was gonna block? I have the... Okay, chooses not to block, which is smart. I don't think he can lose the ZILEAN here. I mean, after that, yeah. Like, he'd been like a Hexite Crystal off of winning this game for a while. Oh, this game's just not fair, man. It's not fair at all. Yeah, I'll take a Time Bomb. We just level both our champions? How about that? Like, we just level both our champions this game? I'm just messing with it, yeah. Oh god. Like double Time Bomb. Ekko? Let's go? He finally drew Ekko? Oh, Scrying Sands is pretty balling too. We're chilling, right? We just wait till next turn. Like, I'm not gonna style on this guy way too hard. If I cast Chrono Break this turn, I'm just like styling way too hard, you know? Let's just like level up ZILEAN and like, you know, call it a day. Aww. He didn't even predict. Mystic him, then Time Bomb. Oh, you mean the... Oh, gotcha. It was very clear without Ekko in his hand that he really didn't have much opportunity to get back in the game at all. But he had like leveled ZILEAN, which was like a slight... Leveled ZILEAN, at the very least, was like a slight sort of... It was like a consolation prize. Like the ZILEAN level is like good, but I don't know if I can straight up beat. I'm just gonna skip here. I don't need any of these predict cards. I'm just gonna be looking for like my niche cards. So I want to find like quicksands and things like that. So I'm just gonna aggressively skip predicts here because my hand's already really good. So I aggressively look for like quicksand, scrying sand, just stuff to interact with his side of the board. So I feel like that'd be pretty decent too. Riot Negation also good. Voice. These are like all really good because I do have Ekko level up. And like his deck can't stop Voice. So I don't hate taking this Voice, but both other cards are just very nice situational cards as well that I don't think I would mind there either. Because like I have such a wide board, I drop Ekko and then I play the Voice. And I'm attacking on evens though, so Voice is a little bit awkward, but still very strong here. Now we'll just like predict. We need to find one more predict though. So here I would like an ancient prep. Not an ancient prep, but like a feral prescience. Or like a feral prescience or a scrying sands. Beautiful. And now I like this 2/3 just blocks his auction as well, right? Sure, he could like twin it if he wants to, but actually do I? My board being wide benefits from the Voice. I could force out like a Shaped Stone or like a Twin here if I wanted to. I could. He like for sure has something. I just don't know if it's worth pulling it out here. It's probably okay. Like getting like a twin out here is like fine. Shape Stones, whatever. Like I feel like you should almost always take that block regardless of whether or not they have a combat trick. Just because it like hardly benefits them.
Never had luck, never needed. Easy to say with that Z drive of yours.
So the question here is, do I attack? Which I probably do. Like he'd have quicksand.
Must be nice living off.
So he quicksands and blocks the vagabond. Which should be okay. Like I just need to find Voice and then Chrono Break, right? He might not be on deny here. We'll see. Oh, I should have played this first. This was silly. I don't want a 2-mana time trick. If I were him, I would just let this through. I should have played this first. This is like, there's no reason to not play this because if he lets this through, it's like pointless for me. Like getting a 2-mana time trick is useless. If he's smart, he would just let this attack through. This was like really silly. You can't quicksand because of like scrying sands from my side, and which would like kind of blow him out here. So like, I should have, yeah, that was dumb. That was really silly. That was silly. That was bad play. Bad play from my side. You guys can learn from my mistakes. There was very little point in doing that, just because like, I can't play this card. I had 2 mana, I can make that attack. Or rather, I can still make the attack, but I'm just a lot sadder that this is the outcome. Because this kind of sucks. Not optimal at all. I have an hour before I need to submit deck lists.
A pleasure to see you, master.
Alright, after this game, I'm going to need to take a quick peek for RA deck list stuff. And then we'll talk about some fun stuff. This is like not bad. Because like I can, even if Ekko dies here, I can just play. I think I'm happy letting Ekko die here. Or at least I don't need Ekko to survive, because he might drag with like Lee Sin and he still gives me a time trick. If he has Sonic Wave, sucks. But I still have Voice, and then I can like Archivist into like a rally. Like my lines are kind of interesting here. Okay, Sonic Wave is the worst case for us. But I wonder if he can just like go in and kick everything if I can threaten like a rally. It's really hard for him to like go in here because of rally from my side. Like if he kills Ekko here for me, I can just like clap back. I wonder how he's gonna do this. I would not. Oh, but now he's gonna challenge Ekko with Lee Sin. Oh no, never mind the levels. I lied. But like going in here is still kind of awkward. But it's smart that like the. Oh, but is it smart? Because like if your auction goes in, now you're like being threatened by like Quicksand or like Scrying Sands. If your Lee Sin goes in, still Quicksand, and then if either of them go in, like you're still threatened by Rally. Like this. Oh, this is. I think this is the worst. I don't know. Like it's tough. You're just not beating a lot here. It's so bizarre. I could block and go for some like greedy if I hit rally play. I don't know if I want to test my luck because I have voice. I'll just play it safe and not block the third one. Like in this case, like imagine if I had like a Quicksand, you lose your Lee Sin, and I gain a time trick and my Ekko still survives. Like that's not a good outcome for you. Can I also just hit Chrono Break? Oh, this game is so stupid. I should have blocked the cat. I should have blocked the cat. Like, it was so obvious I'd hit Chrono Break. Like, why was I even doubting? Like, who does that? Who doubts themselves? Why would I doubt myself like that? Imagine doubting. Okay, so now what do I do? Do I play the voice and just like kind of go in on it, or like voice is insane here, right? So like even if he puts barrier on Lee Sin, I still have the Scrying Sands to lower its health. Hard for him to tap under deny mana because I can always threaten like a second rally. Well, obviously not when I Scrying Sands, but still not the most optimal spot. Like if he's able to proc the Horde and he gives Lee Sin Spell Shield, I might need to save this for that case. I don't know. Like I could just like YOLO this. I don't really see too many downsides. Like, even if he, like, kills my Ekko and, like, does things, I can probably set myself up in a position where I'm still not losing next turn, because I can, like, Scrying Sands into, like, potentially predicting into, like, a Quicksand. Also, he needs to be careful, like, not just dying up to burn when he's trying to, like, OTK me next turn as well. He gives me this, that's totally fine. If he tries, like, Quicksand, I have the Scrying Sand. But, again, I might need to save this. It's tough. We'll see. He also needs a fight for a rally here. There's so many things going on right now. Kind of crazy. I think the best draw for me is Quicksand. Does he like Concussive Palm? My... No? If he loses Akshan here, that doesn't really matter. I just need to be able to stop Lee Sin from killing me next turn, which I need a Quicksand for. Just gonna give it Barrier. I think that's also risky as well, because it takes at least 3 to 4 mana for him, and then he loses like a Mystic Shot. There's no way he blocks Lee Sin onto the Ekko. That's so greedy. Wow, really? That's so insane. Like... Oh, there's a Quicksand. Okay. What if, like, yeah, he just, like, doesn't care if I have a Quicksand, and, you know, like, fair enough. Or, like, a Mystic Shot. Now, this is kind of interesting, because I can, like, I can let this go, sort of, and I can, like, fish for the time, or fish for the thing, but I also need to make sure I don't die next turn when he, like, pops Horde, and... Like, he's gonna get 4... He still needs to play 4 spells next turn. Oh, that's so weird. Like, I might need this for a... I might need this to, like, stop lethal. It's kind of weird, but I think I have to let this one through. It gives me the Chrono Break out, and it makes sure I survive next turn. So I think, like, taking the bet here is okay. Okay, so don't hit it. I need to find a Quicksand here, so I'm just gonna skip pretty aggressively. I don't know. Like, it's tough. It's like, I need to be able to survive this turn and potentially try to clap back on the following turn. But I need this to stay alive. But now I no longer have an Ekko. So it's like weird that way. It's definitely like kind of weird, but I think overall this was a better play. Still hard to say. But I'm happy I at least thought about it. Because like he can't kill us this turn now. If he's able to kill... If he's able to kill my... girl, the voice, that might be a problem. Oh, really? Why doesn't he go for it? Wait, what? Why isn't he... Why doesn't he, We're gonna lose our voice here no matter what. We don't care about this, we're just gonna predict again. We'll just do this. He doesn't have any burn in his deck, and he might go for Twin, and then we Quicksand. I'd love for him to force out more material here. Because I think he needs to. And then if he buffs Akshan instead, I can Quicksand Lee Sin and then protect my voice. This is a cool spot, because I feel like he's pressured into killing me. But I guess he's... Never mind, he's smart to do it here, because I still can't save it, unfortunately. Not being able to save voice here is definitely unfortunate. Unless I play Station Archivist and hit Chrono Break, and then I bring the voice back. That's good enough. Oh, but if he he buffs the Akshan. Oh, let's go! Got him. Woo! Oh, that was huge. That was like slightly huge. Just slightly though. So we know we're drawing into a Hexite Crystal within the next 3 cards on our deck. Not if we predict though, but... We're still not winning yet, unfortunately. We find another oh, he goes for the... I see. So he has another Absolver, I assume, if he wants to go for that play. Not drawing cards is Oh, that's so good. But not drawing cards is also a little bit risk. Chrono break. None of these matter because you can't draw them, right? So is Time Trick the best card? We're gonna predict again, right?
With the power of time, the
Are the spell cards in order from left to right? Yes.
scores to settle, crooks to kill. You know how it is.
Ooh, that's tough. I think we're still losing here, unfortunately. Unless we hit... We need to hit another quicksand now. Because we couldn't draw here at all. We're one off. Take Mystic, we could have lethal. Like he just doesn't play a unit and he takes 1 damage. If he concussive palms me, that's awkward. I'm gonna take my lead. Oh no, I'm pushing 2 damage here. Pog? I'm guaranteed to push 1 damage here. Let's go. If he has a deny, we lose. Okay. Wait, we're pushing damage. Unless he has concussive palm. If you have concussive palm, we lose. Oh god, frick. Oh Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Well, that stinks. So if he doesn't have Absolver, maybe we can get there. Oh, we should have attacked there. We should have dealt the 1 damage. Oh, that was unfortunate. Like, would he have concussive palm me? Damn. Ah, I don't know how to, like, if I could have outsmarted or outplayed this guy by doing it differently. Concussive palm here is brutal. I can't trade off everything because something's gonna be alive for him to kick with Lee Sin. So I just have to hope that he
Sorry to say, time isn't really an illusion.
I just have to hope that he doesn't have Absolver. If he doesn't have Absolver, he's not killing me. And then I get 1 more draw. Oh, this is so weird. God, I feel like I threw this game somewhere. I could have played differently somehow. Yo, Temple, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Ah, he had it. I kind of knew he had it based off of him giving it spell shield instead of like the plus, like drawing 2 cards there. But that was slightly unfortunate. No quicksand. No quicksand draw. He had the palm. Kinda rough. Alright, that's gonna be it for the games. Thank you guys so much for watching and make it all the way to the end. As usual, the deck list is provided down below in the comments. The games were a little bit longer, but I think that's where this deck gets a little bit more interesting when suddenly now the game goes past the turn 6-7 mark, and now you have to figure out how to drag on the game and play to your outs. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace out, guys, and take care.